Good morning, everybody. Lovely to be here again with you on this beautiful Friday morning. Bit too hot for me, I have to admit, but we can't complain, can we? Hope you've all had a lovely week. Hope you've been doing some meditation during your week if you've had time. I will introduce myself for those of you if you're watching and you don't know me. My name's Lesley Knight, and I'm a minister, and I'm based at Wimbledon Spiritualist Church. I'm also the healer tutor there, and I'm a medium, and I do some head massage as well, if anybody ever wants any. So that's a little bit about me. If you're watching this morning, it'd be lovely if you put some comments up so I know that I'm not talking to myself. I know a lot of you are back to work now, and you like watching in the evenings, and when you get a bit of peace and quiet from the kids and whatever, which is absolutely great. So that's why Richard keeps it online so people can go back and do the meditations or anything they want at any time, when they're happy to, or when they've got a bit of quiet time. So if you could share, like and follow and put up any comments just to say hello, let me know you're there. I know quite a few of you said you would be watching this morning. There's lots of good things on Spiritual Productions today. I did share it on. Oh, okay. Okay, you can follow us and like Spiritual Productions TV and my pages, and this will inform you when we're live next. So I know there's 3 other programs today that look really good, so that should be great. I do hope my neighbour doesn't decide to start mowing the lawn again, because he decided he was going to mow the lawn this morning, and I panicked. He's gone quiet now, so I hope it's finished. So if you want to watch via a watch party, that's great. Obviously, if you do that, if you put any comments up, I can't see them, but it's just lovely to know that you're all there and you're watching anyway. So the more love you can share, the more Spiritual Productions gets noticed, the more hearts you put up and likes and everything else. So that's wonderful. Okay, let's have a look and see who we've got. Hi, Jim. Morning, Jim. I'll see you later, Jim, for our online healing. Hi, Phil. Hope you're feeling a bit brighter. Morning, Mary. I didn't hear the thunder. Hi, Suzanne. Glad you're with us today. Hi, Hannah. Morning, Georgie. Miss you. Not seen you for ages. Hi, Daniela. You love our meditations. That's good. I'm glad. That's the whole idea. Morning, Christine. Hi, Stacey. Morning, Linda, wherever you are. You travel all over the country. Hi, Mary. It's wet and humid in Scotland. I suppose it could do with a bit of rain where I am. Hi, Kat. Apparently it rained and thundered about 5 o'clock, but very unlikely. I slept through it. Morning, Val. Didn't hear it at all. So we need it for the gardens now, don't we? Good morning, Sharon. Hi, Annette. You shared a light. That's brilliant. Good morning, Kim. Okay, so this morning I thought we'd do something a little bit different. I don't know whether you're like me. We're going to do our meditation anyway, but I thought we'd do perhaps a little bit, we'll send out some healing, because I'm just so fed up with everything that's going on. I did have a little rant on Facebook yesterday, which isn't like me. I just don't understand what's happening with people. They just don't seem to give a monkeys about anybody but themselves. And I think it's so, so sad with all that's going on in our world at the moment, that people are just thinking about themselves and not thinking about the bigger picture. So I thought perhaps, if you'd like to, we could send out just a little bit of healing before we start our meditation, just to our world and to everybody. So if you just want to just get comfortable in your chairs. And I think what I'll do is I won't open you up, but we'll do what we normally do, where we do our relaxation exercise before we start our meditation. And I think then we'll send out a little bit of healing. I know a lot of you are healers, a lot of you are mediums, a lot of you probably think you're not anything, but you know, believe me, you know, you're watching this, you help people. Anybody that's watching any of these spiritual production shows has got spirituality in their body and they're helping people, even if they don't know they're doing it. So trust me, it does help. And the more, as well with healing, we've got a healing website where I'm based at Wimbledon. And we've got a group of healers that we send healing out. Doesn't matter whether you're from our church or wherever you come from, if you ask us to send healing, we put your names on our healing list and we send out healing. And it's amazing the difference it can make to people. It really, really is, in all sorts of ways. And the more of us that do it, then the stronger that healing becomes. So get your bottoms nice and settled in your chair. Get nice and relaxed. I want you to close your eyes and just take a few deep breaths in and out. In and out. Feel your legs relax. Feel your body relax. Feel your arms feeling heavy. Give your shoulders and your neck a little shrug. Get rid of any tension. Just listen to your breathing and concentrate on your breathing for a little while. And I want you to visualize that beautiful white light as it comes into your body, as it goes up through your legs, past your knees, past your thighs, into your torso, down your arms into your hands, up through your head, through your neck, until you feel that beautiful white light deep within your heart, making you feel peaceful, making you feel calm. Let any negative thoughts, any problems just disappear. And as you're sitting, I want you to breathe in that beautiful white light. Feel that white light go into your lungs. And watch as you breathe out any dark grey negative energies, any worries, any problems you might have. Breathe in that beautiful pure white light and watch as with the out breath is grey, getting rid of any problems, any negative energies, any worries, any pain. Breathe in that beautiful white light and watch as that white light turns lighter. Watch as that light goes a lighter, paler grey. Knowing that your problems, your negativity, your worries are becoming less. And carry on breathing in that white light. Breathe out the grey energy, noticing now the grey is very silvery, so much lighter than it was. Let out any negative energies, any problems, any pains, any worries, just let it go. The universe will take it away and it will just dissipate. But watch now as you're breathing in that beautiful pure white light. When you're breathing out pure white light. You're breathing in pure white light. Breathing out pure white light. You're totally cleansed. You're totally relaxed. You feel wonderfully peaceful and calm. And any problems, any worries you have just been sent out to the universe to dissipate. They won't affect anybody else. Just enjoy that feeling of calm and peace as you sit in your chair. And know that you can do this exercise anytime you feel stressed, anytime you feel worried or you've got anxiety. Just sit and breathe in that beautiful white light until that out energy, that out breath turns pure white as well. Now we've done that, I want you to just think of our world, our universe. We're going through a tough time. And first of all, and it might be hard, I want you to send out love to all those people, not the people that have been going out and getting in groups and asking for help, but for the people that have been rioting, for the people that have been using violence. Violence doesn't, in my opinion, get anybody anywhere. I want you to send them your love. Send all the people that have been sitting on the beaches that are care for anybody else. Cover those beaches with love. Ask that they may be more sensible, that they might think of others before they start thinking of themselves. Think of all the people that have had raves, that have had parties, that have ended in violence. Send your love to them. Make them realise there's more to our world, to our lives, than just being selfish and thinking of ourselves. Cover them with love. Send out love to the people that have been fighting against our police force, the people that are there that are meant to help us. Send them your love. Don't take in any of this negative energies that they are sending out. Send them love. Send them forgiveness. Send thoughts that they may realise that they can help. Their words matter and their thoughts matter. You could do this with anybody that perhaps has upset you, that perhaps has said negative words to you. I know it's not easy, but cover them in love. Cover them in the most golden light of love. And notice how their attitudes change. It's very difficult to do this, but you can do this. And I want you to visualise our world as though you're in space and you're a spaceman visualising our planet. You can see the green of the land, you can see the blue where the seas are. And I want you to put the most beautiful gold light around our world. Notice how you feel now. Does your body tingle? Do you feel hot? Do you feel different as you're sending out this healing to our world, to our universe, to ask that this pandemic will dissipate, to ask that people will be kinder to each other? It doesn't matter what colour you are, what religion you are, where you come from. Let's all be one. Let's send out those feelings of love and healing to our world. And I'm just going to leave you for a few minutes so you can concentrate and you can visualise our planet with that most beautiful golden light around it. Know that this healing is making a difference. You are making a difference. And if at any time you've got 5 minutes, sit and just do this again. Send that golden light out to our planet, to all our nations, that we can unite and be as one. And we say thank you because we know our healing has been noted and our healing has been sent. And I thank you all. And as I say, you can sit and you can send that and you can do that visualization anytime you want. You just have to concentrate and send out your healing thoughts. Doesn't matter whether you're a healer, whether you're not. We've all got healing thoughts we can send. Okay, wonderful. So now we're in our spot. We're in our place of peace. And this is our time for you. This is our Friday morning, the special time that you have time for you to relax, for you to enjoy some peace and calm. So close your eyes once again. Take a few deep breaths, and we're going to start our meditation. So this morning, you're going to find yourself in a beautiful field. The field is filled with long grass, the most beautiful emerald green grass you've ever seen. And you've got no shoes on. Feel how that grass tickles your feet. How you could feel the grass between your toes. There's no stones on the floor. There's no insects or anything sharp. It just feels like a wonderful, wonderful green carpet. And I want you to start walking. And as you do, the sun's on your face. There's a slight breeze blowing. Everywhere seems absolutely clear and crisp. You're not even noticing the healing that you've just sent to our planet. It's made a difference already. You can feel that in the atmosphere as you're walking through this field. And when you look ahead of you, you can see a large, cobbled stone wall. And as you walk nearer to the wall, notice all the different colours in the cobble. How some of it's shining sparkly, some of it's different colours. There's bits of flint that are shining different colours. There are so many different browns and greys and even blacks in this wall. The colours are wonderful, and it's a really, really old wall. Put your hand out and touch the wall. Imagine how many people have stood by this wall before you and put their hand and touched the wall. What does it feel like? Does it feel rough? Does it feel smooth? Perhaps it feels slightly cold. Just imagine how many people have stood where you are now and touched this wall. And I want you to just slowly walk along the wall, along where the wall goes. And as you do, you notice a small wooden door. This looks like a secret door. It's quite hidden. It's only tiny, but there's a lock. And if you look in your pocket, if you put your hand in your pocket, you'll notice magically there's a key in your pocket. Use the key, put it in the lock of the door and open the door. And as you go through the door, just close it gently behind you. You don't need to lock it, but just close it gently behind you. And notice that you're inside the most beautiful walled garden you've ever seen. The smell of the flowers is absolutely intoxicating. You can hear water running. You can hear birds singing. As you look around, you can see so many different flowers. There are roses, rose bushes everywhere of all different colours. Go up to one of the rose bushes and just pick one of the petals off of one of the roses that's not quite as alive as some of the others. And hold that petal in your hand. Notice what it feels like. It feels so soft. It feels like velvet between your fingers. Notice what it smells like. The smell and the perfume from these roses is absolutely beautiful. Enjoy walking through the roses. And as you carry on walking, you can see little bumblebees, their fur, their beautiful wings glistening in the sun. The yellow and black fleur looks so fluffy and soft as they fly between each flower, collecting nectar, which they're going to take and make into honey. There are the most beautiful butterflies flying around, all different colours. Just put your hand out very gently and watch. Some of the butterflies come and land on your hand and land on your arm. Watch as it feel as they tickle your arm. They're not afraid. They know they're safe with you. There are beautiful white ones that are sending you peace, sending you love from the spirit world. I always feel when we see a white butterfly, it's somebody sending us love from the spirit world. The butterflies fly away now, but I want you to carry on walking around the walled garden. There are the most beautiful, beautiful pillars, ornaments, statues in this garden made of pure white marble. You can touch them if you want. Notice how cold, how soft they feel. And to the right of the garden, there's a row of marble pillars, making a sort of tunnel with roses and flowers going across over the top. Just walk along in the shade, underneath the roses, between the pillars, on the marbled floor, the beautiful white marbled floor. And you can feel how cold it feels under your feet. And as you do so, you notice on each side of the wall are so many names. These are the names of people that have passed over, people that are loved. And if you look at the names on the walls, you'll notice there are names of your loved ones. Those of you from your family, your friends, your neighbours that you have loved and that you have shared your life with but are now in the spirit world. How amazing that these names are embedded and are not forgotten as you walk along this wonderful marbled walkway. The roses are giving you shade, and there are so many names. And as you look forward, the little hallway, the little place where you're walking along, where the marbled statues are, where the marble pillows are, just goes on forever and ever. There is no end to it. Everybody has passed. Names are on this walkway. It would just be too far and too long for anybody to make that journey of walking along. But know that your loved ones are remembered and are blessed and are never forgotten. Now as you walk along, I want you to notice that on your left is a little path again. Walk along this path, and as you do, you can hear the sound of water. And in front of you is the most amazing fountain, filled with beautiful clear crystal water glistening in the sun, all different colours. And as you get nearer to the fountain, you can feel the water as it sprinkles on your face as it cascades down the fountain. Notice how wonderfully cool it feels. How in this heat, it's fantastic. Put your hands in the water. Is it turning different colours? Look if the water's turning different colours. Watch as that colour goes up through your arms, through your hands, into your arms, into your body. Watch where that colour goes. This is wonderful healing water. And it's sending healing to your body. Just look at your body and see where that colour goes. What colour is it? You may have different colours. You may notice that different colours are going into your body in different places. How do you feel? How does your body feel? Your aches and pains are going to disappear. Notice how light you feel, how energized and invigorated you feel as these colours flow through your body. Splash the water if you want. You can see how crystally clear it is, and at the bottom are so many different coloured stones, beautiful gems that have been thrown into this fountain. Did you notice on the side of the fountain there are two small pebbles? I want you to pick one tiny pebble up, and I want you to think of someone that you know that needs healing, that needs love, and that needs help at this time. And as you think of them, throw your pebble into the fountain. Know that that thought has been sent out to the universe, and healing and help will be given to them. And now I want you to take the other pebble, and I want you to throw that pebble into the fountain. But this is going to be a wish for you, something for you. I want you to think of something you want, you need. You're not being selfish, you're not being greedy. You deserve help, healing, anything that you'd like help with, anything you want to get rid of, within reason. I'm not talking about people. But just throw that pebble into the water. Watch as it plops and goes into the water and splashes, knowing that your wish for help in any way has been heard. And if possible, the universe will do their very best to help you. Just stand and feel that water splash on your face. Feel how cool it is, how refreshing it is in this hot weather to have that water splashing on your face. And as you look once again to the left, there's another small pathway. And I want you to walk along this pathway. As you can see a most beautiful, beautiful blossom tree. There's pink blossom and there's white blossom on the same tree, something that we never see. It's absolutely beautiful. And under the tree, in the shade, is a large wooden bench. Just go and sit on the bench under the tree, in the shade. Feel the strength of the tree behind you. Feel the power it's giving you. Feel the courage it's giving you and the determination. And I want you to just sit and relax. And I'm going to leave you with your thoughts as you just sit and relax, feeling the strength of this tree behind you as you sit on your bench. The feeling you get is wonderful. It's a feeling you've never had before. Complete feeling of serenity. Just let your thoughts drift. Let your mind drift. Enjoy that tranquility. Enjoy that peace. Enjoy the quiet that you might never usually have. The world is wonderful. Your heart is filled with happiness. Your heart is filled with joy. Your worries have gone. Life is wonderful. As you're sitting on the bench, you can see a wooden bridge appear. You can hear water running, a river running, and you can see in the distance a wooden bridge. But this bridge is covered in mist, just like a cloud. The bridge is covered in a lovely fine mist. Just concentrate on that bridge for a moment. As you do so, you notice that the mist is starting to dissipate and go away. It's starting to get lighter. And you can see the shadow of somebody standing on the bridge. There may be one shadow, there may be more than one shadow. But notice as this mist disappears and the shadow gets closer, that you recognise this person walking across the bridge, or people that are walking across the bridge. Is it one of your loved ones in the spirit world? Is it one of your guides and helpers? If you don't notice anybody, don't worry. Look, as this person gets closer, notice how excited you feel about seeing them. The joy you feel in your heart as they get closer and closer to you. And as they walk closer to you, you can run up to them if you wish. You can hug them, welcome them. It may be somebody you've never seen before, but don't let that stop you giving them a hug. Welcome them to the garden. Take them by the hand and ask them to come and sit on the bench with you. You've got so much to talk about, so many things to share. Just sit on the bench, be with this person, whoever they may be, and enjoy their company. Listen to what they might be telling you. Enjoy being with them. If you don't see anybody, just feel that energy. You can feel a presence around you. Notice the energies that are with you. Even if you can't see somebody, you know they're there. You know they've come to help. They maybe have come to chat. It may be one of your spirit guides that have come to give you guidance. If it's a guide, ask them some questions. Maybe ask them about your spiritual development. Ask them things you might want to know about them. If it's a loved one, share memories, share the joy together. Feel that love as you sit on the bench. If there's more than one person, then squeeze up so you can all get on the bench, or they may be standing around you. You may find if it's a guide, they're standing behind you. You may feel their hands on your shoulders. You may feel an energy behind you, like you felt the energy of the tree. Enjoy this time. Make the most of it. And I'm going to leave you for a few moments to share that time with your loved one, with your loved ones, with your guardians, people that are giving you energy, with your guides and your helpers. You know who this person is that has come close to you. You know why they've come. This is a special moment just for you to share with them. Just listen to the music. Enjoy the peace. Enjoy the tranquility that you share with this person. You're able to feel them as though they were in solid form. It's amazing that they have been able to come and share this time with you today. And if you're not aware of anybody being with you, then don't worry, because they are there. I promise you there's somebody there with you, looking after you. And if you can't see them or feel them, know they are there. They will always be there. Enjoy their love. Enjoy their protection. This is a very special moment in time. Know that you can always come back to this garden to meet your loved ones, to be with those you share a bond with, to meet your guides, to meet your helpers, to come back and sit on this bench and just have peace and have quiet and enjoy time for yourself. Unfortunately, it's now time that you have to say goodbye. Hold their hands or hand, depends who's with you. Walk back to the bridge with them. Watch as the mist starts to come over the bridge again. Say your goodbyes, but know that this is just au revoir, and that your loved ones are always around you and will be with you, and you can come back here whenever you want. And just watch and give them a wave as they walk back into the deeper mist over the bridge until they just disappear into the mist. You may be feeling very emotional, but it's happy emotion. It's not sad emotion, because you've joined and you've shared time with somebody you love. It's happy emotions you feel, not sad emotions. You just walk back and sit down on the bench for a few moments, thinking what a wonderful opportunity you've just had to share time with those you've loved, and that you can do this whenever you want and come back into this garden. And as you're sitting on the bench, you notice a word that has been carved into the wood. What does this word say? There may be more than one word, it may be a sentence, but take note of what's been carved into the wooden bench. This is important to you. This will have meaning. This will mean something to you. And if it doesn't, just remember it. When you come back from your meditation, make a note of the word, of the sentence that you were given, because it's important. And now it's time for us to stand up, to walk away from the shade of the beautiful white, pink and white blossom tree, to walk along the path that takes us back to the fountain where you said your wishes, where you asked for help. Back, notice the beautiful sparkling water, how clear it is. The lovely noise it makes in the sun in the garden. You feel the butterflies flying round you as you walk back along the pathway, past the roses and all the beautiful flowers with their petals. And just before you get to the gate and to the door where you started your journey, I want you to put your hand out once again. And as you do so, a small bird flutters down and sits on your hand. Its feet scratch and gently tickle your hand as it walks about on your hand. Notice what bird it is. Is there a significance to this bird? Have you ever seen this bird before? Notice what colours it is. It may be something you've never ever seen before. But this bird isn't afraid. It's safe. It knows you're safe. It's just here to welcome you, to give you love. You can stroke the bird, he doesn't mind. Touch his feathers, notice how soft they are. Notice how he just moves around in your hand. And don't be afraid if you don't like birds, this bird won't hurt you. It's only a small bird. And it's just here to give you love. And just watch now as it flies away. Again, making you feel peaceful, giving you calm, giving you serenity. Knowing that you're loved. Take that love. Enjoy that love. Know you're worth something. You're precious. Your life is meaningful. Never forget that. You are important. And I want you to walk along the pathway back to the little tiny wooden door. Open the door, walk through the door, and as you close the door, just lock the door again with the little key you have. And start to walk back along the lush, green, beautiful grass. Feel the grass in your feet, how soft it feels, how tickly it feels beneath your feet. Know that you can always come back to this garden. It's always there for you anytime you want to come back. The key will always be in your pocket. And you will always be the only person in this garden. This is your special garden, a place just for you and for nobody else. And as you walk back along the grass, you find yourself back where you started your journey. The walls disappeared. It's very, very tiny in the distance. You feel safe, you're protected, and it's time to end our journey. Feel the grass beneath your feet. Feel how firm your feet feel on the grass. Feel your bottom in your chair. Feel yourself back in the room where you started. Shoulders. Notice how grounded you feel. You feel totally grounded, totally refreshed and invigorated, ready to start your day. And when you're ready, I want you to open your eyes. I hope you all enjoyed your journey. Once again, I will reiterate, you can always go back to your little garden whenever you want. It's always safe. And it's always a precious place where you can go. But I would ask, as I always do, and as I always train my healers and my mediums, that if we go on quite a deep meditation, like the one like you to make sure you're closed down afterwards. And I always feel it's important to close yourself down afterwards so you feel grounded, so you don't pick up anybody's problems or anything else as you go out through the day, because that can often happen. So those of you that know how to close down, I want you to please close down. Those of you that don't, just do this little quick visualization with me. So if you just close your eyes, I want you to visualize a purple light bulb in the middle of your forehead where your third eye chakra is, and turn that light bulb off. I want you to go down to your throat chakra and see a beautiful bright blue light bulb, and turn that light bulb off. We now go down to our heart area where we will find our green heart chakra and a green light bulb. Turn that light bulb off. Down to our yellow solar plexus in our tummy where we get our gut feelings. Turn that yellow light bulb off. Down to our orange sacral chakra just below our tummy button. There's a beautiful orange light bulb. Turn that light bulb off. And finally down to our red base chakra. There's a red light bulb, and we'll turn that off. Now I just want to go back and double check that the light bulb, the purple light bulb in our forehead is off. The blue light bulb in our throat area is off. That the green light bulb in our heart area is off. The yellow light bulb where we get our feelings, our gut feelings in our tummy. Make sure that light bulb's off. Down to our orange sacral chakra just below our tummy button. Make sure that orange light is off, and finally the red light bulb at the base of our spine is off. We're now grounded, and I want you to put and imagine the roots of a tree going down from your hands and your feet deep, deep down into the earth. Feel how far down they go. Put a cloak of protection around your shoulders, over your head and under your feet. And finally put a beautiful white, pure white light around your body. You are now totally protected, you're totally grounded, and you're totally ready to carry on with your day, to enjoy your day. I hope you enjoyed your meditation. I've still got a 10 minutes or more. If anybody's got any questions they'd like to ask me about the meditation or about anything, I'll do my best to answer them. I might not have the answer, but I can try. So if any of you have got any questions that you'd like, or you'd like to share your meditations with us, you're very welcome. Just put some comments up, and Richard will let me see them. I'll just wait and see if anybody's got any comments for me. Oh, hi Bev. Lovely to see you this morning from Dubai. Hi Jackie. Nice to see you. Good morning, Anne. I hope you enjoyed your... Hi Elizabeth. Hope you both enjoyed the meditation. Good morning, Rose. I hope everybody was able to follow the meditation. You enjoyed that, Phil. I'm glad. Phil's a very knowledgeable medium, a trance medium. Good morning, June. June is a wonderful crystal healer and a healer. So is Kat. Good morning, Kat. It was lovely deep meditation. Thank you. I hope you all took a lot from it. As I said last week, it's quite a good idea, I think, and I find if you keep a little notebook or record of what you see in your meditations, write down any colours you get, any words you get. It's quite important, and it might not make any sense to you now, but in a couple of weeks or a couple of months, I mean, glad you enjoyed that, Mary. You can look back at your book and you can look back at the things you've seen, and they might make more sense to you. You know, take note of who was doing really well till the dog barked. Oh, I'm sorry. It frightens the life out of you, doesn't it? I make sure I pull all my doorbells out. I pull all the phones out. I turn my phone off. Any loud noise, yes, can really shake you up. You've got the word perseverance and a blue tit sat on your hand. That's lovely. I think blue tits for me are quite uplifting, and the colour blue also for me is healing. So maybe perseverance means thank you, so you, Linda. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Val. Maybe there's something you need to persevere with, something that's getting you down a little bit, but you'll get there in the end. That was so relaxing, was it, George? That's good. Hope you didn't drop off. I know Jim quite often drops off during the meditations. You enjoyed that, Mary. Fantastic. It's nice if you could go on a deep meditation. Glad you enjoyed that, Bev. I miss you. I'll see you again one day when you could come over for the wedding. Goodness knows when it'll be, but we'll get there in the end, won't we? Hi, Chris from Spain. You had some moments of peace. Yes, Chris is a fantastic healer. She taught me how to heal, and I trained with her. So if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be where I am today. And she does an awful lot of healing over in Spain. This is a good thing about the internet. I think it doesn't matter where we are. We're able to keep in contact with each other. So it's one good thing that's actually come out of this pandemic or COVID or whatever you want to call it. Oh, you stayed awake, Jim. Brilliant. That's good. As I said before, Jim quite often drops off. It doesn't matter, but I think it's nice to always make sure you close down afterwards, even when you do a little meditation. The man on your bridge was your Chinese healing guide. I haven't seen him in ages, and an old friend. That's lovely. Fantastic, June. Hope you enjoyed it. I think sometimes it's quite a surprise who you do see in your meditations. You closed down. That's good, George. I knew you would. See, you've been trained well. Val's fountain was made of rose quartz and the water was rainbow colours and your bird was a robin. Robins are very spiritual. I know a lot of people believe, and a lot of mediums will say to you, if you see a robin, it's quite often a loved one that's coming back to just say hello. We have a beautiful robin that sits on our path every morning for my partner. My partner goes out and feeds the squirrels and the birds, and he's just befriended a fox now that sits at our garden gate every night. I'm very lucky. I live literally right on the river. The river is at the bottom of my garden. And it would be lovely to take you out there one day to do a meditation, but I can't promise that it would be quiet. That's the only thing. But it's the most beautiful spot. It's so quiet, serene. It's absolutely wonderful. And now this fox waits for him every night. And my partner Alistair is he's a right old softie, and he buys him dog chews, and all the animals have got different food. He doesn't feed them the same thing, and he's even bought the fox his own bowl now. So it's like Dr. Dolittle. Okay, we're just going to go through. Richard's going to put up a few things. What's on later this afternoon? Okay, so we've got Exploring Your Awareness with Bev Mann at 2:30. Learn how to enhance your spiritual abilities. I'm sure that'd be a wonderful show. Unfortunately, I'm not able to watch everything. I do pop in and out of some things. Then we've got Jade up close and personal. She's interviewing. I don't know who she's interviewing today. Oh, she's interviewing Indigo Starseed. I've watched some of her shows. Fantastic lady. Does lots of different things. That would be really good. And The Origins of the Ancient with Birgitta Wiesen. I do know Birgitta. She does a lot of work at our Wimbledon church. Fantastic lady. I'm going to try and tune into some of these if I possibly can. She's looking at ancient cultures and theories, and I think she's going to look into Atlantis, I believe. Yep. So any of you that are interested in that, I know our Ashley Robinson of Wimbledon Church has got a great interest in that. I'm sure that'd be very good. And that's at 8:00 this evening. So, there's me again. So I think there's always things on over on Spiritual Productions. Natalie, you've been told you're a healer and you need to consider doing a healing course, but wouldn't know where to start. I know I need to get in contact with my local spiritual church, which is Wimbledon. Oh, you've come to the right lady. I'm the healer tutor at Wimbledon, Natalie. What a surprise. That was meant to be, wasn't it? At the moment, our our courses take 2 years. I don't know if I've got long enough to tell you quickly about this. Okay, not 2 years, no. Okay, Richard. We train with United Spiritualists, so I'm a United Spiritualist healer tutor, and I'm also teach a counselling course, which you can do after you've become a healer, which is very, very good if you want to go on to be a minister, and it's even good just for general life and with your healing course. I'm in the middle of a course at the moment, Natalie. We were meant to finish in January, but obviously with all this pandemic, it's put things behind. All you need to do, if you're interested, is to contact me or contact Wimbledon. What I normally do is I normally do a workshop before I start a new course. It's usually something like, I don't know, £5 for the day or something silly like that, where you can come along and we talk about healing. We can have a go at healing. I tell you all about the course and what's involved. And then if you want to, you can sign up for the healing course. It takes 2 years. It's a long course. You have to be very dedicated, and we sit every week. I know there are a lot of courses around where you can, don't get me started on them because I will go off at a tangent, but there are a lot of courses where you could do things in weekends. There are a lot of courses where you can get what I call Mickey Mouse certificates that don't actually mean anything. But if you train with a proper reputable healing course at a spiritualist church or centre, that course will take you, as long as you keep up your insurance, because we have to be insured, as long as you keep your insurance up every year. And our course is one of the cheapest ones there are, and it is a very, very good course. So I will promote it while I'm on here. A lot of courses charge you an arm and a leg, and we only pay weekly, and I think our insurance is something like £22 a year, and that covers you with your manuals and everything else. So there's nothing extra to pay. No extra to pay at the end of the year. You don't have to pay for your assessments or anything like that. I think at the moment we charge £5 a week, which just covers the lighting in the church and any handouts and paperwork that, I do a lot of printouts and things that I give you. If you're interested, it would be lovely to have you. We always love having different healers come to join us. And I hope that helps. And if you are near Wimbledon, that's even better. Hopefully you might come and join us on my next course. It means you've got to put up with me for 2 years every Friday. So that's the downside. Oh, Kat's just said, Lesley teaches a healing course at Wimbledon. Yep, Kat is one of my past healers. Kat is a healer. I think she does lots of counselling now. Mary says she's found a lot of comfort in my meditations, and so glad she's found us on the internet. I'm really glad. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to promote myself. Okay, I've just promoted Wimbledon and our healing course, but that's a little bit different. That's not me. Yeah, Richard's saying he doesn't mind. He has not had much choice. I've done it now. No, yeah. The nice thing with Richard is, whoever works on here, he does let them promote what they do, and he's doing it for the right reasons. And we were talking earlier, it's not for money, it's not for anything like that. We're doing it because we want to help people, and that is the main thing. Yeah, Richard just said more information, visit me on Lesley Knight 9. I haven't got a spiritual website. I've only got my Facebook account. But you could always contact me on the Wimbledon website. We've got a Wimbledon website, or even on Spiritual Productions if you want to have a chat. Next week, I'll be doing my meditation on my YouTube channel, which is Reverend REVD Lesley Knight. And then the week after, I will be back here on Spiritual Productions doing my meditations. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you all feel grounded. I hope you're ready to fight another day. Send your healing out to the world whenever you can, and for all those people, misguided people that are very, very selfish and only think of themselves. There's no hardship being with you. Oh, Phil loves work. Phil and I do a bit of trance together and things like that. So Phil's a very good trance medium. If you ever get the chance to see him, he's not been very well at the moment, so he's taken a bit of time off. But in the future, if you ever get a chance to see him, he's a brilliant trance medium. So I would say thank you very much, Richard. I think we've done everything now, have we, that we need to do? And I will see you all next week or the week after. So take good care and keep safe, everybody. Bye-bye.